Hey, good evening, everybody. I'm Brian from Brian's West Coast Disney Adventure. And tonight we're going to be talking about some news in the Disney world. And I'm bringing on a special guest here, Jess, one of our Disney experts. So let's bring her in so we can talk about what's going on lately, okay?
Hi
And
guys.
hey, Jess, welcome in. And
Thank you.
looks like we've got a bunch of interesting people in chat here. We have Mandy Adams.
Hi
Hey,
Mandy.
hey, Mandy. Yes, I am a big goofball. I admit it.
Ha!
And of course, my lovely co-host Jess. April,
Thank
good
you.
seeing you here.
Hi April.
Yeah, April's awesome. And Sandy, Miss Birdwell,
Hi
where the
Sandy.
birds are well, 24/27. Now, I actually just found out about this literally the other day, but apparently it's a huge Disney court case. For those who have never been to Disneyland, Disneyland is very similar to the Magic Kingdom. It has a lot of the same rides. One ride they do have that's very similar is the Jungle Cruise. What happened was back in 2021, a family, the Aguilar family, went to Disneyland back in June of 2021, and one of the attractions they wanted to go on was the Jungle Cruise. Now, Joanne Aguilar, the matriarch of the family, had just gotten done with a knee surgery, so she was using a Disney wheelchair with her daughters. Well, apparently, according to the lawsuit that was filed, the um, the Jungle Cruise did not have its ADA boat in operation. Oh, hey, Luden, welcome in, my friend. They
Hi.
apparently did not have the ADA boat in operation, and so the family elected to use one of the standard boats. Now that the ADA boat actually allows them to push the wheelchair right onto the boat. Well, they boarded the boat fine.
Hi Dean.
Oh, hey, Dean. Welcome in, Dean. Well, they went to board the boat. They got on the boat fine, but unfortunately, at the end of their journey, as they were attempting to exit the boat, the cast members on the outside, and this is not something that a good Disney cast member is going to do, were reported to have been snickering and laughing as Mrs. Aguilar was climbing the steps to get out of the boat with the help of her daughters. And she ended up slipping and falling back into the boat where she was suffered an injury. I believe her right femur was broken. And she was uh, escorted out of the park and taken to a local hospital in an ambulance. And she stayed at that hospital for about 10 days, where then she was transferred to a rehab center up in Oxnard, up in North Southern California. Well, she stayed at that rehab center for about 5 months and got an infection from her injury and got septic shock and ended up passing from the infection. So the daughters of Miss Aguilar are suing the Disney Corporation, the Parks Division, in Disneyland for unspecified damages due to the fatal injuries that cost the life of the mother. Now, my question for you in chat and for you, Jess, is: was Disney responsible? Do
I
y'all
say yes,
think Disney
Disney
was
is
responsible for this?
responsible and they should have took this action seriously and not have those cast members laugh at when the mother slipped and fell on the boat.
Yeah, yeah. It's a real tragedy that that she ended up passing from her injuries. Oh, hey there, Francisco. Welcome in, my
Hi,
friend.
Francisco. Long time no seen.
Oh, he's always in here. He's a great guy.
Really?
Yeah, he usually ninja watches my shows.
Cause I haven't seen Francisco for a while.
Oh yeah, he's always around.
I'm watching you, Francisco. Watching you.
Jess, don't watch him too closely. I mean, he might start liking you there. Okay, now, love your smile, Jess. Now, I think that Disney not having the ADA accessible boat available was a huge fault for Disney. And I know Small World has. There you go.
Huh,
Yeah, Francisco's
Francisco.
laughing at you. So I think that not having the ADA boat available was a huge problem for Disney. It goes to show that the quality at Disney has been starting to go downhill a little bit. I mean, I know Small World usually has at least one or two of the ADA boats where you have a couple of bench seats or one or two bench seats. You
Right.
have the platform for the wheelchair to just roll on. But in Jungle Cruise usually has one of those too. But I guess that boat was out of service. Otherwise, it probably wouldn't have resulted in Ms. Aguilar falling. Not to mention the cast members with inappropriate behavior of the cast members. They're seeking emotional distress for the mother, having the cast members laughing at her. I mean, that's just wrong.
I know.
Have you ever seen any degradation in the quality of Disney recently, Jess, when you've been there?
What do you mean? Oh, Dean, this happened in 2021.
Yeah, it happened
2
in
years
June of
ago.
2021 where she was injured. And Dean, I'll send you a link to the article so you can get a good look at it. But it's like all over the place right now. But it's a tragedy because people go to Disneyland to spend time with their families and enjoy themselves.
I agree.
So having such a degradation in the quality. I mean, I've seen that the parks are not as clean as they once were.
Well, actually, Disney did, after New Year's, Disney did, recently, they started cleaning the boats on Small World because
Yeah, I've seen the same videos that you're talking about, but they were showing the what Jess is talking about is they were showing in certain videos the lower portion of the boats at Small World looking
there was
very
mold on it.
yeah.
And then I heard yesterday, because I saw on the internet, that Disney is starting to clean Space Mountain.
Now
The outside of it, not the inside of it.
Here's my question though. Is Disney going after going through the whole deep cleaning measures because they were caught not doing it, or are they doing it because it's like regular maintenance? Now
I think it's probably because of maintenance.
Well, honestly, I honestly think that it was
because Disney hasn't cleaned anything for a while because of COVID, since everything was shut down.
Yeah.
So they're trying to make everything neat and clean, so that way guests won't have to go to any cast members and complain and say, "Oh, there's mold on this right. Oh, there's this. Oh, there's that."
Here's the thing, though. When they knew that the parks were going to reopen, they had about a month notice that they could have been prepping everything and deep cleaning the boats and whatnot. But they basically, I think, just did it a once over and didn't really do a thorough job of power washing and taking care of things like doing a proper utility run, as what we used to call when I was. Oh, hey, Lori Jean, welcome in.
Hi, Lori Jean. Oops, wrong hand. Hi, Lori Jeans.
Oh, I have some news, but I will save this for my next week's stream. But I was invited by a friend to a preview this coming week.
Oh, are you talking about the preview for Mickey Minnie's Runaway Railway?
I'm not at liberty to say.
Please.
Nope. I
Please?
will. I will.
Brian.
I will give a brief review in next week's stream when I'm talking to Dean the Turkey Legster and Dean from the Live Place next week. So if you would like to see my review of this little special event I've been invited.
Can you at least tell us if it's a preview of the Mickey Minnie's Runaway Railway?
Nope. Not going to say anything.
Dean, come on. I mean, not Dean. Sorry, Brian. Come on.
Hey, do I look like a turkey leg muncher to you? Come on.
Oh, well.
Oh wait, don't answer that. Now, with this lawsuit, I think it's going to have next week. Yes, Dean. Next week is definitely going to be fun. But yeah, I think that this lawsuit kind of shows that Disney needs a lot of work. I mean, we've already seen the Small World boats, and we've seen the quality of the cast members that they've been getting in deteriorating slightly because, let's face it, in Florida, when you had the pandemic and people were not allowed to work at Disney, the cast members had to get other jobs that ended up being higher paying jobs.
And now more meet and greet characters are starting to come back. This Sunday, Ariel's Grotto, the meet and greet area, it's coming back this Sunday. And then on February 19th, Belle's Enchanted Storyteller, or whatever it's called.
The thing is, Jess, the thing is, the reason why it's taking so long for those attractions to come back is because they can't get the staffing.
Exactly. Hi, Kelly.
Kelly, hey, welcome in, Kelly. If you would like to, would you like to pop on in and talk with us about what's going on? I'll send you the link right now, okay? But yeah, I mean, I seriously think that the quality after COVID has actually gone down quite a bit, and it really is sad because Disney used, for the longest time was known for the best content, or for the best attractions, best quality. I mean, and now we're seeing, tantamount to a serious degradation. Hey, Kelly, check your Instagram. But yeah, the quality at Disney it's not what it used to be, and we really need to get back the staff levels. We really need to get.
I'm sure more cast members are starting to come back. It's just going to take time.
Now, the reason it was taking so long for all those character meet and greets to come back is because people were leaving Disney when the parks were deemed unnecessary and had to close.
Right.
and getting better paying jobs, and they're not wanting to lose the higher pay, even though they may love Disney. So it's taking much longer for for the staffing levels to be what it was before the pandemic.
Right.
I mean, I've heard, you know, I've heard of people returning to Disney, and or they're having to not rehire people, but they're having to find new people.
Exactly.
I mean, it's really difficult for them because they're not offering competitive wages like they should be. If the pay was higher, maybe they could be attracting the people that had
Well,
left.
since Bob Iger is back, I'm sure he'll probably make the prices higher so that the cast members will probably get paid more.
The problem though is you have to have a product that's going to
Oh.
bring in the guests to generate that more revenue. And with Chapek and the constant price hikes, it's actually scaring a lot more people away from the parks. So, and the whole situation where they're having to, with the whole park reservations, that's basically kind of scaring a lot of people off, because now they're wondering, oh, do I have to get a reservation for this date or that date? And some people are not knowing how to do that. And
I'm sure park reservations are going to be long gone soon, because I'm sure they want to go back to the way it was before park reservations and Genie Plus.
Uh-huh.
Oh, thank you, Manny. It's called Enchanting Tales with Belle.
Yeah, and I actually love that. I actually love that the characters are coming back.
Yeah, they brought back last week. They brought back the characters for the Pete Silly slideshow, and there's actually two separate lines. There's one line where you can meet Minnie and Daisy, and then there's another line to meet Donald and Goofy.
Yeah, and but the problem is, character meet and greets have been gone for so long.
Yeah.
And the reason for that is primarily because they're having a hard time getting those entertainment cast members to come back. I mean, they've been in negotiations with the union for months to get them back, and it may turn out that it's not going to be as good as it once was. Hopefully, it does get better. Hopefully, they can get better staffing.
I'm sure it's going to get better.
You're sure it's going to get better?
I'm sure it will. When 2023, it's a new year.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's. I believe it is the year of the rabbit.
Oh yeah, today it's lunar. Yeah, lunar year in Disneyland.
Now, how many Disney characters or rabbits that they could bring out for Lunar New Year? I only know of one, actually two.
Well, there's Rabbit from New Year. Oh my God! There's Rabbit from Winnie the Pooh. There's that bunny from Bambi. There's
Thumper. But you never see Thumper out as a character, though.
Oh yeah, Thumper. There's Oswald the Lucky Rabbit.
Oh
my God, who else?
Yeah, they just got back the rights for him. That's right.
But, there's Roger Rabbit.
Yeah, the ones I was thinking was Roger Rabbit, and I was also thinking.
And speaking of Oswald the Lucky Rabbit, him and oh my God, I forgot what's Oswald's friend name. Oh, there's Judy Hopps as a rabbit, but Oswald is at Disneyland for Lunar Year until February 12th. I mean February 15th. Sorry.
Yeah. And I was also thinking Brer Rabbit.
Who?
Brer
Oh
Rabbit
yeah, Were Rabbit
from Song of the
Splash
South.
Mountain.
Thumper, Judy Hopps. Yeah, Kelly Roger Rabbit. But yeah, so I think that what Disney ought to do, at least Disneyland should do this because it's more of an intimate park than Magic Kingdom. That they ought to bring in all the rabbits for a parade. For just a brief little one-off parade that's only available for about a couple weeks.
Yeah, because I know Disney does a rabbit parade for Easter.
Really?
Yeah.
Hey, there's an idea. Disney, you're getting a free idea from Jess here. Why not have a bunny parade for the Year of the Rabbit? That's a great idea, right?
Yeah.
Who would want to go to see a bunny parade for the Year of the Rabbit? Raise your hands in chat if you want to see a rabbit parade for Disney.
Oops, wrong hand. Because Magic Kingdom, they do a parade with the rabbits every year on Easter.
Uh-huh.
But they hasn't done it for the past couple of years because of COVID.
Yeah, they've kind of killed a lot of the entertainment because of COVID, which it's a shame because I actually like all the shows,
Yeah.
In like at Disneyland, you're going to see the original Tiki Room, the best one.
Yeah. Well, also, Phineas and Ferb are coming back, and it's going to be on Disney Plus. It's going to be 2 seasons and 40 episodes.
And there, Dean seen the Easter parade several years ago.
I seen it I seen it a bunch of times on YouTube, just not in person.
Okay, yeah. I mean, I think they should bring back the bunnies just for a Year of the Rabbit parade. That'd be fun.
Yeah.
Now, I have this article pulled up here where it goes over the new wrongful death lawsuit filed against Disneyland for a 2021 incident. What this article says is a new lawsuit has been filed against the Walt Disney Company and specifically its California-based theme park Disneyland, claiming that a cast member.
Hold on 1 second.
You don't want the desserts?
Okay, so this lawsuit is claiming that cast members at the Jungle Cruise attraction laughed at a disabled woman before she fell. The 66-year-old woman passed away 5 months after from septic shock. The suit details a complete account of the Aguilar family's visit to Disneyland, where they had obtained a park wheelchair for Joanne Aguilar, who was reportedly recovering from knee surgery. Upon approaching the Jungle Cruise attraction, they were informed that the wheelchair access boat was unavailable. Aguilar, accompanied with her 2 daughters, Zenobia Hernandez and Andrea Malul, decided to ride using a standard access boat. At the end of the ride, Aguilar struggles to disembark using the stairs while cast members allegedly snickered and giggled. That's not Disney cast member behavior there.
Nope.
Which it's really sad. Hortensia. Oh, that's right. That's another one. Good move, Andy.
Thank you, Andy.
So the family of Joanne Aguilar has filed a claim. According to the lawsuit, the woman died as a result of her injuries at the fall at Disneyland. The federal complaint alleges wrongful death in violation of the Americans with Disabilities Act. The Aguilar family is is seeking unspecified damage for physical pain, mental suffering, and humiliation for being laughed at by the cast members. And they're looking for medical costs, funeral expenses, as well as attorney's fees. Now, what that tells me, if they're looking for attorney's fees, this is not. Oh, yeah, Kelly, we don't know that it really happened. That's why it's all alleged. But the fact that they're seeking attorney's fees, that tells me that they might have been approached by an ambulance chaser, or they might have contacted one of those ambulance chasers that uses the whole "we don't win unless we don't get paid unless you do." So I honestly think that they might be just they were doing some lawyer shopping and were trying to get as much money as they possibly can. That's why they're suing not only Disneyland but the Parks Division and the Disney company altogether. So, what do you all in chat think about that? Do you think that Disney? Do you think that it's that actually could have happened, as the plaintiffs allege, or do you think that maybe they're just looking for a quick payday? Yes, Mandy.
Oh, his hand is up. Because you asked him before, you were saying raise your hand if you think Disneyland should have a rabbit parade.
Oh yeah, well of course we should have a rabbit parade. But yeah, now, Jess, what do you think? What's your opinion of this whole case? Do you think that do you think Disney might be at fault for this, or do you think it might be them trying to get a big payday?
I mean, it is the fault, and they should have took this seriously.
Yeah. Okay. I think it might be partial. There could be fault on both sides. Like,
We just have to wait and see.
yeah, well, let the judge or the jury make the final determination. But it is a kind of a tough situation. Now, Disney has been in hot water legally before.
Oh yeah, they have.
Okay. Yeah, exactly. Exactly, Kelly. That's one of the things I was thinking about. That
I use the disability pass as well whenever I go up to Disney.
yeah, when Jennifer and I go to Disneyland, the first place we go is to City Hall or Chamber of Commerce at
Right.
DC, and we sign up for DAS, which it's a godsend. It really helps out. But yeah, for those that really do need the disabled boats, if they're not available, then don't use the regular boats. Don't want you to get hurt, honestly.
Exactly.
Now, the fact that the ADA boat was unavailable, I know those boats do go down for maintenance from time to time, but they really do need at least one of those boats on standby for when that does happen, when they do need to take one of the boats offline. You agree with that, Jess?
Yeah. Is that boat still there, or did they take it away?
Honestly, I think it might be back online, and
I mean, the cast members.
Exactly, Kelly. Exactly my point. Cast members aren't being trained as well as they once were.
Well, the cast members, the cast members were trained when the parks reopened in July during COVID.
Yeah, but the problem was, were they trained as well as they should be?
Oh yeah, you're right.
Because when I went through my training at Disneyland, we had a day in the park. Okay. Oh. Kelly, why don't you click on the link that I have in? I sent you an Instagram because I'd love to have you come on. And back when I worked at Disneyland, our training was pretty basic. I mean, it was a day inside the park, a day inside Disneyland, where we went around to a lot of the food locations, and we basically acted like guests. We went in the main entrance, well, not through the turnstile, but through the swing gate, and we went in the main entrance, and we basically took a tour of the park, like kind of like the showing all the details of Main Street, and little special things here and there, like the windows, little things that we can tell the guests in the park. We were basically treated like regular park guests.
Oh no, Kelly, I hope you feel better.
Oh, Kelly, take an Imatrix if you have one. Oh my gosh.
Get lots of rest, Kelly.
Yeah, get some rest. But yeah, we basically were treated like guests. We were given vouchers to eat at one of the locations, and we were in a group, and we had to avail ourselves of what any other guest that's new to the park would have to do. We were told that we wanted our leader in our group said, "Okay, we're going to go eat somewhere, so let's find us a place where we can feed the ducks." So ask the cast member, where is a good place, a good quick service restaurant where we can feed the ducks? We did. And we were directed by the cast member to the Stage Door Cafe. And
I know how you feel, Kelly. Just get lots of rest. And I'm sure you'll be better in no time.
Kelly,
I usually get migraines.
Kelly, you're amazing. That's why I love you.
Yeah, it's okay, Kelly. I missed the swing last week because I was sick.
Yeah, understandable. I missed a couple weeks ago because I was sick, so I totally get it. Now, but yeah, we asked the cast members, one of the cast members over at Thunder, where can we go eat where we can feed the ducks? And they directed us to the Stage Door. And we also had the opportunity to go on an attraction as well. And our leader of our group graciously brought us through like kind of a fast pass type of thing for Star Tours. So we got to ride Star Tours as a group, which was amazing.
I didn't like Star Tours.
Well, it's something. I mean, if you're not into the motion simulator rides, then yeah, Star Tours is probably not your thing.
I didn't like Star Tours or the Despicable Me ride.
You didn't like the what?
There's a Minions ride at a Universal in Orlando, and it's called
the Minions ride.
Despicable. Yeah.
Yeah, gotcha. I've never been on the Minions ride. Star Tours makes you queasy. Kelly, yeah, Star Tours makes me queasy too, but not for the reason that you're thinking. It's because of that god awful impersonation of C-3PO they have. I mean, he's bad.
I rode Star Tours 4 years ago, in 2019.
2019, I got to ride it at Hollywood Studios with my girlfriend during our trip, and it was fun. Don't get me wrong; it was a fun ride. It's pretty much the same as the one at Disneyland. But
did your girlfriend like the ride or no?
Huh?
Did your girlfriend like Star Tours?
Oh yeah. We both liked it. I think the queue is a little bit better at Hollywood Studios than it is at Disneyland because it's a little bit more themed.
Yeah, I agree. I really love Tower of Terror.
I didn't get to go on that. That's okay. Our Tower of Terror here is a lot better.
I heard.
We have Guardians of the Galaxy.
I
Mission
know. I'm
Breakout.
jealous.
Oh, you want to
Well,
go?
we have a Guardians of the Galaxy at Epcot as well.
Yes, you do. And I didn't get to ride that when I was there either. I'm so bummed.
I want to ride that one so bad, and I also
What
want
that,
to check out Remy's.
Jess, what that means though is I'm gonna have to go back to Disney World. But
He's right.
I'll have to go with somebody that I can really have some fun with. You know,
Me,
I mean,
me.
Jess, do you want to be my date to go to Disney World?
Ha! You have a girlfriend.
I do, but I can still take friends out to Disney World. It's not a
That's
big
true.
deal. Now,
I'll have to check with my schedule when you come down because I
all
can't miss
right,
school.
all right, perfect. But apparently, one of our awesome friends in chat here, Miss Kelly, is apparently moving back to Florida, which makes me upset because she's moving far away from me. Oh,
Wait,
no.
I thought Kelly lives in Florida.
No, she lives in Arizona.
Oh, right.
I thought you knew that. You haven't been watching Kelly's streams, have you?
I have. This whole time when I first watched Kelly's stream, I thought she lives in California.
No, she's been in Arizona for years.
I didn't know.
Now, that will give me another reason to go out to Florida. That and another friend of mine, another channel friend of mine, Disabled Diz Ventures, is moving out there too. They're on their way, which is amazing. Oh, hey.
Hi, SoCal.
Hey, SoCal Imagine channel. Welcome in. Glad you're here.
New people in the chat tonight.
Yes, I know. If you're new to the channel and you like what you see here and you want to see more of it, please subscribe. I'm only about 11 subscribers away from 200.
Oh yeah,
I'm getting
congratulations.
really close, and I do have a 200 subscriber giveaway that I'll be arranging once I get closer to that 200 number.
I
Now,
still have long ways to go to reach to 2,000 subscribers.
well, I've got a long way to go to that. I'm just working on 200 here. But when I get up to 200, I do have a friend that's willing to put together a box for me. That's going to go out to one lucky viewer on my.
What's the giveaway?
I'm not going to say until I get closer to.
Oh, come on, Brian! You're not going to say about Nets. Oh my God! You're not going to say about the ride you're going on.
You know what that means? That means you got to stay tuned and find out, just like everybody else.
Brian.
So if you want to know what this giveaway is going to be all about, and you want to be in on it, you do have to be a subscriber, and you do have to show your subscriptions.
Sandy! Sandy, how dare you?
Sandy, well,
Cheater.
You might win it. You just have to be there. Now, if you would like to know what I'm going to be doing this coming Tuesday, all will be revealed in my next stream on Friday. So now, other things in the news for Disney, in addition to entertainment coming back, there have been some stories, some crazy stories that I've heard that Disney is planning on closing the Animal Kingdom park because it's not making as much money as they were hoping to make.
There's no way Disney's going to close Animal Kingdom.
Are you sure?
Yes, I'm sure.
Well, if you think of it this way, Animal Kingdom is the absolute largest park in the whole organization. It's 500 acres, and one attraction is bigger. The Kilimanjaro Safari is bigger than the Magic Kingdom itself. Okay. And yet, Animal Kingdom brings in the fewest number of guests out of all of the Disney parks. Kelly, I love Animal Kingdom too. And
There's no way that
yeah,
that's
Kelly,
true.
yeah, you're right. I found that story in apparently a parody news channel. Now, it was presented like it was good to go, but no.
Yeah, Animal Kingdom is not closing. It's here to stay.
April, your favorite park is Magic Kingdom.
Thank you, Kelly.
April, then I invite you to come out here to Disneyland so you can see the original park. The only finished park that Walt Disney actually walked in. I mean, none of the other parks can say that. He only was on the land in Florida. He wasn't actually in the finished parks in Florida. So April, you and your husband come out to Disneyland, and I'll make sure that I'm there, and we'll see if we can. I'll see if I can be your unofficial tour guide for the day.
The only thing I don't like is that since Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway is going to open in Disneyland next week, I heard that there's going to be a virtual queue because the Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway in Orlando, Florida, they don't have a virtual queue.
Kelly, if you win the lottery and you have this girls' trip to California, y'all better come visit me, okay? And
If I win the lottery, I'll be moving up to Orlando and going to Disney every day.
so yeah, Kelly, if you do win the lottery and you oh good, because Kelly, for those who don't know, is the absolute most fun to hang out with. She's she's one of the sweetest people I know, very friendly, and looks
Thank
like
you, Kelly.
Kelly agrees with you, Jess. um, but what have you found out that's coming up new in Disney World there, Jess?
Let's see. What's new in Disney World? I just found out today that Epcot has new character signs.
Uh huh.
What else? Oh,
Actually, SoCal Imagine's not like one park. It may seem that way because they're only separated by about a football field, but it is two distinct parks with two distinct themes. Disneyland is your typical castle park, which has 8 different lands,
and then
and
there's Disney's
Disney's
California
California Adventure
Adventures.
was originally designed as Disney's take on the California lifestyle. The original concept or the original design for Disney California Adventure had 3 lands, only 3. It had the you had the Buena Vista Street, which is like your main street, and you
There's Anaheim.
well, no, it had the Hollywood
Oh,
Pictures Backlot District, which was kind of like Disney's take on Hollywood, and you had the Golden State area, which is a big, ginormous land. It was subdivided into various districts. You had the first one that you would come across was the Condor Flats District, which is off to the as you enter DCA, be off to your right. That was where Soarin' over California is located. And oh, I've heard that the virtual queues may be gone in a couple months.
fingers
And
crossed.
I've
Because
also
there's
heard
no
they're
virtual
possibly
queue
getting rid
on the
of
Mickey and
reservations.
Minnie's Runaway Railway at Hollywood Studios.
What was that?
Because there's no virtual queue for the Mickey and Minnie's
No, there's not.
Runaway.
But for the longest time, there's the virtual queue for Guardians of the Galaxy, and for the longest time there was a virtual queue for
Star Wars: Rise of the Resistance.
Rise of Resistance, and before that there was a virtual queue for Flight of Passage.
Right.
Any new ride, they're going to have that virtual queue.
Sorry, go ahead.
But back to Disney California Adventure, the Golden State area, on day one, you had Condor Flats, you had the Bountiful Valley Farms, you had the winery area, you had the highway, you had the Grizzly Peak area, you had the Highway 49 area, you had the San Francisco area, you had the Pacific Wharf area, and all these areas were supposed to represent like the vast majority of California. And then you have all the way in the back of the park, you have the Paradise Pier location, which is supposed to symbolize or emulate your seaside amusement parks. So that was the original concept. The problem with the original concept is it had a lot of restaurants. But as far as attractions, let's see, opening day attractions at DCA, you had the e-ticket ones like Soarin' Over California, and you had Grizzly River Run, and you had California Screamin', the roller coaster. But you also had another smaller roller coaster, Mulholland Madness, which was now rethemed to Goofy Sky School. You had Jumpin' Jellyfish. You had another popular attraction, the Maliboomer. And in Hollywood, you just had the Hyperion Theater, and you had Superstar Limo. And you had, that was pretty much it. There's not much else. But you had, let's see, in Paradise Pier alone, you had Burger Invasion. You had Pizza Un Mau Mau. You had strips, dips, and chips. You had Malo burritos. You had...
now you're making me hungry.
Thank you. You're welcome. You're welcome. You had Ketchup Flav, which was like a
Stop making me hungry.
well, grab a bite. But you had Ketchup Flav, which was like a kind of a frozen yogurt place, and you had the Corn Dog Castle. All those restaurants were supporting would have 4 or 5 rides in that area. You're having like 6 or 7 restaurants, and it's like it was way too many food choices and not nearly enough ride choices. That was the biggest downfall with the early days of California Adventure. Not to mention, Superstar Limo was so bad. It was so bad that changing it and retheming it to Monsters Inc. was an improvement. And that's saying something, because Monsters Inc. Mike and Sully to the Rescue is not an e-ticket ride. It's more like maybe an A-ticket ride, which I've heard.
It's a cute ride.
It is, but you haven't actually been on it yet.
No.
You've only seen YouTube videos of it. I challenge you, Jess, to, after we're done, look up Superstar Limo. Look up a ride through a Superstar Limo.
Okay.
And I promise you, it'll make you cringe. It was that.
Oh my god. Oh, did you hear that? Journey. Oh my god.
Journey into Imagination.
No. Oh, Journey of the Water, inspired by Moana. It's going to open in the fall of 2023.
Oh, I did not know that. I did not know the water section in Epcot was open.
Yeah, it's going to open in Epcot. There's going to be a Moana attraction.
And for those who don't know, there's a reason they call Disney's second Walt Disney World Park Epscot. That's EPSCOT. See, Epcot stands for Experimental Prototype Community of Tomorrow. Epscot, what it really is the Experimental Prototype Shopping Center of Tomorrow. Am I wrong?
Nope.
Yeah, Sandy. Yeah, it is. That's why. That's why whenever I
Thank you, Sandy. Now
whenever I
now I don't have to watch it now.
oh
Thank
yes
you.
oh yes you do.
No, I don't.
You have to cringe with the rest of us who
No,
have
no,
seen it.
no. Because Sandy said I seen Superstar Line videos. It's bad.
Okay, first of all, you know what color the cars are on Monsters Inc. Right?
Yeah,
They're yellow, right? These are
yeah.
supposed to be cabs. Well, they're actually the exact same cars for Superstar Limo, but for Superstar Limo, they were painted purple.
Oh, like Rando and Monster Inc.
No, worse. They were painted kind of a sparkly purple. It was bad.
Ooh. But I
And
like purple.
and yes,
Aw,
Sandy says
Sandy.
yes. You need to see
Boo.
it. I promise you, your life won't be over until you see it. Then you'll want it to be over.
Mwah, Sandy's making me do homework.
Uh,
Mwah.
trust me, it's something you have to see.
I will.
Yeah. Okay. Well, it's been almost an hour. We've been having a lot of fun here. Now, for those who are new, please feel free to subscribe if you like the content tonight, and if you please drop me a like because it does help the algorithm. And I will be
Did you just
uploading.
say alpha with
Yes,
with
algorithm.
Oh
Yes, I
my
did.
god.
It does.
Are you Einstein now?
Am I what?
Are you Einstein?
No, I'm just a smart feller. Well, it's better to be a smart fella than never mind. Now, also make sure if you haven't already, please check out my partner channel, Talking Mickey Project. She is a great friend of mine. She does a lot of great things. This, I believe, for this year, she is doing her trivia, which is will be tomorrow night on
Oh.
Disney in each decade. I think tomorrow night is going to be the 30s. So pop in tomorrow night, 5 Pacific, 8 Eastern, and see if you can do pretty well in her trivia questions. That said, I want to thank my guest here, Jess Got Disney, who is a promoter extraordinaire. I'm constantly seeing her promoting other people's streams and other people's videos. So I want to thank you for doing that.
You're welcome.
And make sure you check out Emma's stream tomorrow night. And I will be back here next week at 5:30. We'll be having a little discussion with the 2 deans of the Disney YouTube community, Dean the Turkey Legster and Dean Rice from the Live Place. So please come back next week, and we will see you all then, where I will give you my review of the special event that I'm going to get to go see on Tuesday. So thank you all for watching, and y'all have a wonderful evening.
Bye, everyone.
Bye, everybody.